Hi guys, Camille Singh here from Reaching Goals Fitness. Guys, today I want to talk about one of the most important exercises that you can do. Whether you want to build muscle, whether you want to lose fat, or just generally tone up, a squat is a fundamental movement that can be done anytime, anywhere. Now, one of the main issues with squatting is that it requires a lot of joints. It's a very technical movement, so you've got to understand two things. First, what muscle group am I trying to work? And two, are you actually using those muscles? Your body's constantly trying to cheat. So we've got to be conscious about we've got to be conscious that we use the right muscles. So, the first variation is an advanced version. All you need to do is make sure that your feet are nice and comfortable and shoulder width apart. From here, you want to make sure that you push back with your bum first. A lot of people tend to just go down with their knees and this puts a lot of pressure through their anterior chain. We want to keep the tension more through the posterior chain. And how you do that is by keeping a straight spine, core nice and locked in, pushing back with your bum first. Then you start to activate your glutes and your hamstrings. These are the prime muscles we want to use. From there you can keep your arms in front of you, folded to the side, doesn't really matter. Okay, keep making sure you push back and keep the weight through your glutes until your legs are at a nice right angle. From here, I'm going to be conscious to push up through the heels and through the glutes to drive up. Okay, now if you're advanced, I'd recommend that you do this very slow. 5 seconds down, 2-second pause, and 5 seconds back up. This is going to build a lot of muscle. Okay, for an intermediate, if you're warming up to that, you can just use a simple chair. From here, same thing, chest out, bum out. Make sure that you push your bum back before you start to bend your knees. You don't want to do that because your anterior chain will take all the tension. So bum goes back, find that chair behind you, and then stand up through the heels, squeezing the glutes. Okay? Now for a beginner version, if that's still a little bit too extreme for you, then what you can do is a hip extension. And it's very, very simple. You'll be activating the glutes and the hamstrings, and you don't need a chair. Regardless of if you have any injuries through your knees or your ankles, this can still be done. So just get yourself a nice floor area with a comfortable mat. Lie down with your heels close to your bum. Okay, I always recommend keeping your palms up so you don't use your hands to push off the ground, and you should be able to almost just touch your heels with your fingertips. From here, all you're doing is driving up through your hips and squeezing your glutes, activating your core until your knees, your hips and your shoulders are in a really nice straight line. Okay? Now, one of the main points to remember is that you push up through the heels and not the toes. Every time you're through the toes, you're going to work the front. We don't want to do that. So make sure that you're driving up through the heels, squeezing the butt cheeks as you push up, pausing and then going down a millimeter to the ground, pausing and repeating. Okay, this is a very slow and controlled movement. The slower you do it, the more muscle you'll build, the better tone you'll get. So there you go. Activating your glutes in a squat or a hip extension. It's so simple. Anytime, anywhere. Cam from Reaching Goals. Good luck, guys.